Now to the Trump administration's diplomatic mission in Russia. A top White House envoy meeting with President Putin about the war in Ukraine. ABC's Marcus Moore is in London with the latest on those talks. Marcus, good morning.
Well, hey, Wick, good morning. This high-stakes meeting between U.S. envoy Steve Witkoff and Russian President Vladimir Putin went on for more than 4 hours on Friday. The two met in St. Petersburg and talked about a range of issues, including the war in Ukraine, and were expected to also discuss when President Trump and Putin might have a face-to-face meeting. The Trump administration, as you know, has been calling for a swift end to the war between Russia and Ukraine, but so far a deal remains elusive. Both sides had agreed to a 30-day ceasefire, but the details of any such agreement have been difficult to iron out. Ukraine says Putin doesn't want peace, as Russia has managed to gain ground on the battlefield, now controlling about 20% of Ukrainian territory. And at this point, no one is suggesting that there will be an imminent breakthrough.
And Marcus, what can you tell us about the talks happening today between the U.S. and Iran?
Well, Janae, it's something we're watching very closely. Envoy Witkoff and officials from Iran are expected to speak on their nuclear program. Those talks are happening in Oman today. This after reports that Iran has accelerated its uranium enrichment program. Iran denies that it's for military purposes, but U.S. officials and others believe they're working towards further development on a potential nuclear weapon, which is something President Trump has said Iran will never be allowed to do. He's threatened military action if the current talks are not successful. And as you know, the U.S. has now moved more military assets into the region to apply pressure. Guys.
All right, a lot to watch there, Marcus. Thank you.